What's going on, guys? What I got for you today is another reaction to a video called What Army Recruits Go Through at Boot Camp. It was posted by Business Insider about 12 days ago. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who showed support on the last video. That did absolutely fantastic with the likes, the comments. You guys absolutely killed it on that one, the reactions or the Q&A questions. So I appreciate that. A couple of you also used the link from the last video, so I'm going to post it up here again. Right now, you guys know the stock market is in a very big drop, so now is the perfect time to get in and invest in the stock market. So if you go over to Webull, you get the app, post a picture of it like right here, and you use Webull. With my link, you get 2 free stocks with just signing up and putting $1 into your account. I've seen people get Tesla stock. I've seen people get really good stocks. I've seen people get some really bad ones, but you know, it's free money. I've gotten some that were around the $30 range. That's $30 free in your pocket. So go ahead and sign up for Webull. Link is in the description. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, and consider turning on the post notification bell to know when we post a video. We are closing in on 2,200 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate everyone who has shown support these last few weeks. It's been absolutely insane. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. And before we do, this man got a pimple right here. That bitch huge.
Why are you moving? Why are you moving? Huh? Huh? Huh?
This dude right here has seen some shit. Hold up. That is the face of a man who's just thinking, what did I get myself into? Hormel, man, you poor soul. That man's terrified.
Before they join the United States Army, all recruits have to graduate from a 22-week program known as One Station Unit.
22 weeks. 22 weeks. So that's their boot camp is not 22 weeks. Maybe that's 22 weeks of boot camp mixed with like their version of an infantry school and some other stuff. Because there's no boot camp that's 22 weeks. It's almost half a year.
Also known as OSIT. It happens here at Fort Benning, a 182,000-acre military installation.
Wow.
That straddles the
That's massive.
Georgia border about 100 miles southwest of Atlanta. Every year, more than 18,000 soldiers graduate before joining the more than 470,000 people actively serving in the Army.
Alright, I'm just going to say, I don't care if y'all call me soft. One of the worst things when wearing a uniform is having your uniform wet. Because it is the uniform, like, ABUs, OCPs are, like, when they're wet, dude, it's so uncomfortable. Like, just being wet in general when you have clothes on is uncomfortable. But having your uniform on and being wet is just, I don't know what it is. When we were at Beast, it was raining, like our version of this, which is only like a week of going and, working on your marksmanship and all of the other different things that they run through. But it rained a couple of the times while we were there. And when you're in your uniform and that shit's wet, it is so uncomfortable. So I feel bad for these dudes because they said they're going to do 4 days or something like that, I think they said, of this.
Although most of the recruits that we saw during our time there were male, recruits trained together in gender-integrated platoons.
These young men.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it again. That's one difference another difference that I've seen right there is Marines are completely separated, men and women. Air Force is integrated, and Army is integrated.
They show up to us as civilians, and then
Everyone shows up as a civilian.
Formative process to turn them into soldiers.
You just go to the position of attention, and you stay in position of attention.
On a rain-soaked week in February, we spent 4 days inside.
Yeah, 4 days. I thought they said 4 days earlier. I don't know where I heard 4 days.
Trained soldiers to serve in the infantry and armor branches.
Okay.
We saw different companies at various stages of training.
That was a cool little tactic.
On day 1, new infantry recruits on a bus from the Atlanta airport arrived
Oh.
at the AG battalion.
I don't think this is this actual, well, let's go in the comments. I don't think this is actual boot camp. I'm in the Air Force. My basic training was online. I don't think this is not all just boot camp. This might be, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. If any of you can explain what this is, please do so in the comments because I'm confused as to what the difference is in all this.
You understand? Yes, Sergeant! When I tell you, you will pass your folders to the front!
The minimum age to enlist in the Army is 17, and the maximum age is 35. The base
35
salary
for the Army.
Entry-level private is about $20,000 a year.
And guys, that is accurate across all branches. Pay across branches does not differ. The only thing that differs is if you get special duty pay, hazard pay, flight pay, or if you're married, you have dependents, or you have BAH or BAS for your housing and sustenance allowance or substance allowance, whatever the hell it is. If you want a video about military pay, let me know in the comments and I will break all of that kind of stuff down.
30 seconds! Hurry up, find your back!
Once they're off the bus, the first order of business is establishing the code of conduct.
This kid's doing it wrong right here. Homeboy in the middle with your boots. And him. There's a lot of them. Just look straight.
As I promise you, if you don't pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, you're going to make your Army career very short. You treat everybody with dignity and respect, regardless of race, religion, color, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, and all other protected categories. Yes? Yes! Sexual assault, any unwanted physical contact in a sexual nature. So if you put your hands on another individual and you're not instructed to or you're not saving their life, and they file a sexual assault, and it comes down that you put your hands on this individual when you weren't supposed to, that is going to be on you. You will get kicked out of the military, and then you'll probably have to file as a registered sex offender. Do you understand?
So, one thing is that, for you guys who are not in the military, that is true. So, like, they're not going to file, like, a sexual assault case unless you actually sexually assault someone. But at basic, they will straight up tell you, especially at Air Force, after the whole MTI scandal where MTIs were, like, sleeping with recruits and threatening recruits that if they didn't sleep with them, they'd get them in trouble. You're not allowed to touch anyone. And there was actually an instance where we were all cracking up. But there was a guy on our flight, he had like a knot in his shoulder, and one dude was actually like digging his elbow into the knot to try to get it out, and our MTI walked around our sister flight MTI walked around the corner, and he yelled to our MTI, he's like, "You running a day spa in here?" And she came out, she's like, "What?" And she's like, he's over there giving him a rub down, and this dude's got elbow deep into his back, just digging it out. And she's like, "You know you're not supposed to be touching people, right?" And they're like, "It's not like," he didn't care, he wasn't gonna file anything, but they just don't touch anyone at basic unless you're helping them.
Before they go inside,
Which in a sense he was helping them, but you know what I mean, like saving their life if they're choking, shit like that.
the new recruits learn some basic commands and standing positions.
Let's say it's tight. Everyone look down at their toes. You should be able to fit a slice of pizza in between your toes. If you
They will always tell you that.
'cause you're
Pizza.
And everyone else!
And that's a standard size of pizza, not some Costco ass pizza. Do not be thinking you're gonna have your feet like this. You're not putting a third of a pizza in there like Costco. It's a standard like Pizza Hut slice. That dude's tall as shit.
Grab one and go, all the same!
The recruits grab the snack that's waiting for them inside, consisting of a fruit cup, sunflower seeds, a granola bar, and a juice box.
That's way different than what we got. We had a sandwich, a juice box, and like Oreos or something. It was weird.
Every crisis or conflict, make no mistake about it, the journey you are
And that's gonna be like the food you get for like the next 12 hours. So if you don't like it, who cares? Eat that shit.
the challenge.
Listen up, your last 4-year social.
After being welcomed, recruits begin what's known as processing, which can take 1 to 2 weeks before their actual training begins.
That's wild.
A period to go in a room by yourself.
First, they're given one last chance to discreetly dispose of prohibited contraband like drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and inappropriate photographs.
If any photo you possess on your phone is less than a bathing suit, you
will not happen. You will delete them all.
Cam Newt's tough.
An amnesty room, where they dispose of it by throwing it down a metal chute.
Is anybody confused on what you can and cannot have?
The next morning, the recruits report to the barber.
That's the same picture at every. This picture right here, that picture is on every single barbershop wall in the entire military.
The next morning, the recruits report to the barber shop, where one barber.
Oh, bro, I wish someone saw this dude.
Where one barber has worked at Fort Benning for almost 60 years.
Jesus.
Ever since 1963. That's a long time. I should have been retired a long time ago, but I wake up in the morning now. I be wanting to come out here and go to work.
Recruits are issued
It's a pretty easy job. Just giving them a buzz.
receive a series of immunizations and vaccines,
Those immunizations suck too. Some of those hurt.
and get their official photo taken, along with myriad housekeeping details that fill up their 1 to 2 week stay in processing.
Hey, sit up straight.
That is until processing ends. And the
Oh,
time for
meatballs in
training
there.
finally arrives.
Let's go. Grab your bags and go.
We found
I don't know what it is. I'm pausing a lot, but I'm also trying not to have the copyright type thing hit me. We're also at 11 minutes, so I might cut some of this out. But I've noticed, I'll just play while I say it. The Army has, when you look at pictures at basic, a lot of their people are bigger dudes.
picked up and taken to their barracks, where they'll reside for the rest of their training.
That white bus,
Let's go. You
they're all the same. Branches across, those white buses are the same.
Chance for recruits to change their minds,
And that's exactly how you carry your duffels, on your chest.
who decided to stay behind.
Kid quit already.
Bus ride from processing to their new barracks will be the most peaceful moments these recruits will experience for a while. What happens next is known as the shark attack.
Run! Run! Hey, go, son!
Bro, and it's raining like that? God.
Get go!
That shit's already stressful, and then you got this.
They say what? Get your bags up right now. Get your bags up.
This way! Let's go! You're a tough guy. Don't move! Do something! Do something! That's what I thought. Why are you still not understanding?
The thing is when they say that, most of these dudes would probably scrape a sergeant or an MTI, but obviously you can't. Like, telling someone to do something, like, you know they're not going to. That's why you can be the tough guy. But I feel like a lot of these dudes would scrape them. There's a butterball! I told you the Army's got the butterballs.
From the civilian world, and nothing better than a little shot.
Y'all got them butterballs, man.
To establish that drill sergeant is in
Air Force gets all the
charge.
scrawny
Let
nerds.
us start our training.
Pick up your bag and hold it!
The recruits spend much of the shark attack holding their heavy rucksacks above their heads,
Over your head!
which takes a physical toll.
Why is that so difficult? You can't pick that bag up. You decided to join the Army and you can't pick that bag up. Right side bag, right side bag, right side bag.
After about 20 minutes,
The kid's dying inside.
it begins to subside. And the drill sergeant's tone changes
We only produce the best soldiers in the United States Army.
before training officially begins. After the shock and awe of the shark attack, things do appear to calm down.
It's a movie.
Oh, bro, I hope some comes and blows them up.
We found this group of infantry soldiers in week 11 of their training.
Oh, okay.
On the firing range.
They're way into this.
The mood
I thought they were going to be brand new recruits and they're going to get toasted.
and their conversations with their drill sergeants are conducted at normal volumes. Like when this drill sergeant educated the recruits on the meaning of the military expression, 8 up.
Is a piece of 8-up gum good? You don't want something that's 8-up, right? You want something fresh. You break the seal, it smells like olive oil, right? Okay.
That dynamic changes because we want the soldiers to become more critical.
That's the best part of every basic training. I don't know if the Marines ever get that. You get that at Air Force BMT at like 6th or 7th week. Things start to chill once you're about to graduate, and then right there 11th of the 22, like halfway through, you'll get treated like a normal fucking person again, which is nice.
Up to 241 hours of infantry OSIT are devoted to marksmanship.
That's a lot of hours.
Where recruits fire about 2,500 rounds using the M4 carbine, as well as the M249 squad automatic weapon.
Hell yeah.
We create lethality. We create expert marksmen at their individual weapons. Because as an infantry soldier, that's what we're after.
You had to shoot those dope weapons over there. We didn't get to shoot anything like that.
Recruits get one of the most painful parts of training out of the way early.
Once we check your seal, you will not touch your ProMat.
We're gonna skip through the gas chamber because every gas chamber is the same. Every gas chamber is the same.
Achieve a dominant body position.
It doesn't hurt.
Get out
Gas
of
chamber doesn't hurt.
Negative position and then switch roles so they end up having the upper hand in a fight.
During combatives training, recruits warm up with a particularly painful-looking exercise, referred to as the EO. While laying on their backs, they have to engage their core to wiggle across the entire room.
I've done this combative stuff while being active duty, and that shit hurts. That stuff's tiring, depending on how far you gotta go.
Recruits work up a major appetite during training. But Fort Benning is big, and they're not always within range of the dining facility.
Got them MREs.
Field, recruits
MREs are good, man. Don't let them fool you.
Stands for meal ready to eat.
Brisket, oof.
Each comes with an entree, like this vegetarian pasta with taco sauce, along with an assortment of items like mixed fruit, energy bar, and this instant French vanilla cappuccino. Recruits just add water, shake it up, and enjoy. Once they're fortified, recruits return to their training.
MREs are good. People hate on them. MREs smack, bro. They are so good. Some of them are good. The chili mac one was always bomb.
Military operations in urban terrain.
Infantrymen are expected to fight in different types of terrain and survive. Right now, they are getting their first taste of what that's like in an urban environment.
Rolling T. All right, coming up.
In operations across Afghanistan, Iraq, we are conducting clearance operations, and it's applicable wherever we go.
Boom.
It's important for the future soldiers' muscle memory because they are...
This is one thing I wish the Air Force did more was weapons training.
And they have to understand how that coordination works together.
Do it again.
After 22 weeks of training, these infantrymen are ready to leave Fort Benning. Friends and family gather to watch their soldiers graduate on Inouye Field.
They look like soldiers, they act like soldiers, they're carrying their head high. I have trainees that were not alive when 9/11 happened. I think that's pretty powerful, that I still can find American citizens that want to volunteer to serve their country when we continue to ask them to go to combat.
Some dudes out there just like that stuff.
Infantrymen don't have long to greet their loved ones.
Get on the bus!
Or say goodbye to their friends before leaving Fort Benning to begin their service in the United States Army.
All right. Well, that was actually pretty cool. I did not know there was a 22-week school for them. Like, I figured there was like a job training school, or I mean, that was infantry school for them. So I don't know if for basic for them they just go straight to infantry school, or they go through basic and then an infantry school. I don't know how that works. So if you understand you've been through infantry school like that, let me know in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. If you guys did enjoy this, let me know if you guys want to see more reactions to this kind of stuff. Let me know as well. I enjoy making these kind of videos. They're more relaxed type of thing. And yeah, if you haven't already, guys, like I said earlier, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, hit the like button as well, leave a comment. More comments, likes on the videos, the more YouTube is going to push these out, the more people will see these, the more content I'll make for you guys. So if you have any other ideas of content you want to see, let me know, and I'll do my best to make it. But that's going to all for today's video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.